and welcome again to another issue of Pop Culture News and Reviews. This is issue number 60. So,
Whoa, 60.
I know, right? 60. Man, I put it on the board. I was like, that can't be right.
Damn.
And we are coming to you from another lockdown. We are locked down again. We're in our own houses.
To WA. Thank you, Victoria. You're
My
awesome.
name's Anthony. I'm joined by Sevi via Skype.
I'm here.
Sevi, man, how's lockdown treating you?
Man, it's the same as every other day, really.
Well, we've been hit with it on a long weekend.
Yeah, which sucks.
And it looks like it's going to be over by kind of like, oh, well, you'll all be right when you go back to work kind of thing.
Yeah,
Except
yeah,
we'll
that's
probably have to
exactly
wear
it.
masks kind of thing. Masks.
We've got our Anzac Day long weekend, and no one can do anything.
Yeah, so unfortunately Anzac Day's been affected again, but
Yeah, it's 2 years in a row now.
yeah, we'll stand out on the driveway and we'll salute or whatever we do.
Wow.
And
Yep,
we'll get
that's
back to it.
Well, we did it last year as well. We were out in the driveway for
Yeah,
the dawn service, so
yeah, it was good. Like, we'll do it again and we'll see. Like, because last year, like, there's a bunch of other people out there too.
yeah. Well, all our neighbours, like, because I think we got 4 people in our little street cut off bit, and all four households were out. So it was good to see. Really good to see.
Well, you know, our place kind of rings that park
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, like, looking across the park, you could see people like just standing opposite you kind of thing, and it was cool. But you know, obviously not like the real thing, but
Go out there and have a beer in the morning. Say thank you to the Anzacs.
Salute for the veterans, mate.
That's it.
Mate, we got a bit of news to jump into, so we just get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's
Whatever
get into
it is, let's do it.
Let's do it. Or do we say what have you been watching?
Well, I
We do that every episode. It is kind of the theme
we
of
do
our
do
show.
that every episode, but since this week I've been working 13 plus hours every day, I haven't watched anything or done anything.
Well, I do
Like
have
literally,
one.
it's been we might have had The Walking Dead on for
Yeah,
a little
for
bit,
like while you're eating dinner or
eat-
something.
Eat dinner, and then we
Yeah.
might watch 2 episodes of that, and then I'm going to bed.
Mate,
That
I've got
was
like
it.
Bluey on while I'm eating dinner. I haven't finished watching Stargirl. I haven't even picked up on where I was because
You're a disgrace.
you haven't watched anything. What are you talking about?
But I've watched all this. I'm ahead.
See, my issue is that I'm not home to watch stuff, like actually home. And Stargirl was all on Foxtel for me.
Yeah.
So I have to be at a Foxtel box to watch the thing.
Yeah.
But I've had time like away from TV where I've been able to watch stuff, like kind of like while I'm at TAFE or stuff like that. So I've got Apple TV, like an Apple TV subscription that I got for free
Well, that's gross.
last year or something. No, it's really good because Ted Lasso's on it.
Oh, there you go.
And I was
Right.
like, well, I'll give this a go. It's quite hyped up, you know.
Is it good?
I'm a couple of episodes in. It's really good.
3-episode treatment. What are you suggesting?
I am about 3 episodes in. I'm definitely going to keep watching it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
look. I won't go much further into it because I think there's a lot that like is happening that I'm not really paying attention to. But
I
it's
really
got
don't think it's a show you can spoil.
No, it's more that it's got my attention, and I kind of regret watching it on my phone, like while doing other
Why?
things.
It doesn't seem like that sort of a show where it's massive.
I think I'm missing jokes because like they're very good at, from what I can see, doing like already like callbacks to previous jokes.
So you're failing to fall into your phone. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't have that problem. If I'm watching it, I'm watching it. That's just it. I zone everything else out and then get yelled at when I'm watching something. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. No, well, I'm at TAFE and stuff, and like people are talking to me while I'm trying to watch stuff with like headphones in. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, shut up. You can see, I hate that. I used to do that at work all the time. Like, it'd be smoke on lunch at a place I used to work at. I put my headphones in and I start watching something. And people would see that I'm watching something and they try and talk. It's like, mate, you can see what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be social here, man.
If I wanted to talk to you, I wouldn't have headphones and I wouldn't be watching my phone.
And I understand the whole thing of like, because it's the thing, I was on lunch as well. You get like an hour break for lunch at TAFE. Like, what am I going to do for an hour? Like, so literally I was trying to watch stuff.
Watch an episode of Stargirl. There you go.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I've got my I've got literal headphones on, like not even headphones in. I thought I'd be real obvious about it. So I took like my overhead ear, you know, like the full on Beats.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no way they can be like, oh, we didn't see your pods in or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're still trying to talk to you and like, oh man, sorry, look.
You're gonna have to go. You have to go find somewhere to sit.
I might have to
that's
go just
away from everyone.
sit in my car or something.
Yeah, do it.
Like,
Crack the aircon.
And I'm sounding like a real antisocial person here, but like, I think it's a case of if I've got that little bit of downtime, I kind of want to take it.
Mate, I think that's why we work so well together, because we're both exactly the same like that.
Completely antisocial. Other people listening right now being like, just talk to your colleagues, man. What are you doing?
No, you don't want to.
Yeah, look, I got enough friends. I'm good. I've got you. I'm good.
Exactly. You've got the one. That's enough.
I've got enough, friend. Anyway, guys, we'll jump into.
We're so nerds. We're such nerds.
Yeah, I would like.
It's great.
I'd still be living in our parents' basements if they had them.
I wish we had basements in Australia. That'd be so good.
I know. I've always wanted to like just dig one in.
Or like the what are they called? Like an apartment building, but it's all open plan. What are they called?
A loft.
Is it a loft?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That
Like an
basement,
attic space upstairs kind of thing. It's just open. Like it's the size of the house.
No. Like Daredevil lives in.
Yeah, it's a loft. Yeah.
Is that a loft?
Yeah, it's a loft.
I thought I would call something different.
Probably. I don't know.
No,
I'd call it a loft.
Yeah, it'll do. Loft will work. I want one of them.
That's a nice tangent, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do. What are these rooms called? Everyone's like, just get onto the news, man. Why do I listen to this show?
Where are we going? What are we starting with? I've got the list in front of me. What are we doing?
I'm going to go with Dominic Purcell. So,
Mr. Purcell.
Mr. Heatwave himself,
He's not happy.
Rory, has not renewed his contract for CW and has gone on an absolute bend on Instagram, which has since been deleted, I believe. But not before, it's the internet. Everything lives on the internet forever. Not before people screenshot it and shared it around of him calling CW execs absolute see you next Tuesdays. Just really getting into him. Say they don't care about the actors or the actors' experience or anything like that. Just really getting into the fact that, I had a good time, but I'm done.
Yeah.
Which is which is pretty much all he needs for Legends, isn't it? Reckons he only stayed on as long as he did because they were bringing a lot of young actors through and he didn't want to see them taken advantage of.
Oh, wow.
But he could see, because he reckons he was the only person really speaking up for the actors.
Yeah, right.
And he was worried that if he wasn't there, they'd come in and just walk all over these actors who just want to run, So
yeah. I'd like to see a Mel's side of it and see what the go is. Because CW is known for taking advantage of their actors, because that goes back to Tom Welling.
Mm.
And how the actors all we've spoken about it before, how the actors all put together to get Tom Welling a driver because he was working, 21-hour days.
Mm.
And then they expected him to drive home and then come back to... It's like, what? How does that work?
Yeah, it's too much. But, so that's obviously a real big demand on what they're doing. But it's just that end of the day thing of CW going out and casting actors who aren't well known but fit a certain look for them. But because of that certain look, these actors have to be really grateful that they've been given an opportunity.
Yeah.
So they will do anything to keep that opportunity.
Yeah, that's right.
And... yeah, obviously, old mate from The Flash played Wally West. He had some issues with it too. Ended up leaving Flash and going to Legends.
That's right. He did leave. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah. But, and then he left altogether and went and then badmouthed CW and then came back. It's like, you ran out of money, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
you ran out of money and you needed more cash, so you came back.
But it's that thing as well where, if an actor does speak out against the way they feel they've been treated, then it's, that actor's bagging out their studio, don't work with them, they're difficult.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
A lot of the times, look at Ray Fisher right now. You're like, well, it does look like he's got some justification to what he's saying, but he's still been dropped from The Flash.
Yeah. He has come out and said though he will come back, but he wants he wants an apology.
He wants acknowledgement.
And just to say that he's not wrong.
Mm.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like an apology in form of cash. is.
I don't think he's doing it for the money.
Yeah.
I don't think Ray Fisher's. I don't think he's doing that whole thing for the. Hey, he might be, but I don't.
I don't think he's doing it solely for money.
I think he's doing it for a job.
He's very
which
like,
with having a job comes money. Yeah. But I mean, I think he's doing it more to stand up against.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because if he wasn't, he would have given up by now.
Yeah, definitely. And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean by now I reckon Warner Brothers would have tried to secretly buy him off.
Well, yeah, and if he was doing it for the money, he would have just shut up.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I think he's more
Legends,
of a
CW issues. I can't believe this show's still going. Is it finishing?
I didn't even know it was still going. I thought it had finished, but hey,
yeah, like
it had. Didn't no? Don't they come? They've come down to a. It's like a final season or something, or maybe the new season's a final season or something. So Dominic's not coming back for it.
He's like, nah, I'm not going to do that.
I mean, he was great, but they ruined his character on that show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like he was a wicked heat when he was in the Flash and he showed up as Heatwave. He was a badass.
Yeah, he started so.
But then they just took the piss out of him on Legends, and it's like, what?
Yeah, he was a joke in Legends.
Yeah, why are you doing this? Like,
he became like someone who reads like romance novels.
Yeah, to a baby, it's like what?
Yeah.
What is this?
And I get the whole like show someone with heart and everything, but he was never that person.
No, he was a badass that just wanted to burn people alive.
Yeah.
And then you went. It's like what? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
This show's gone terrible. Wow.
Mate, speaking of shows that haven't gone terrible, I mean, you didn't like it, but here we are.
I mean, where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, I didn't not like it. I just not liked a lot of it. There were some bits that I did like though.
It's a limited series, is what they're saying. So
we knew that.
Yeah, but it's confirmation. You're definitely not getting a season 2 of this. It is, and that's because they have nominated or put forward a for your consideration. So when actors get nominated for, or shows get nominated for Emmys and everything like that, to do that, you have to actually apply to the foreign press to say, consider this show. So usually it's put together with a bunch of reels saying, for your consideration. And Disney has done that for WandaVision under the banner of a limited series, which means there will be no more WandaVision, which kind of puts a full stop on it. But that said, definitely deserves something for Catherine Hahn. Like she needs something.
There's also something that's come out of it as well, because they haven't just put this for a limited series. They've put Falcon and the Winter Soldier for a series.
Yeah.
Which is a little hint that we may be getting another season.
So we do have a little bit of news on that. Now, we'll be doing a water cooler after this on the latest episode of Falcon Winter Soldier, and probably like a wrap of the season. So stay tuned for that. But we do have news that there should be a season 2 spinning out, they're saying. And it may also tie into a movie. So a Captain America 4 movie.
I'm just going to say, he's my Cap.
He's done enough, hasn't he?
He's done enough. That final episode cemented.
Yeah, 100%.
And it wasn't even the whole, like, towards the end of it when it all gets awesome. It was when he just busts through that window. It's like,
from the start.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that in the water cooler, guys.
We will.
That's that's a bit of news there. We'll stay on Marvel news here for Marvel TV. Secret Invasion, the TV show. So this has already had Kingsley Ben-Adir, Samuel L. Jackson, and Ben Mendelsohn reprising their roles. Obviously, the last two reprising their roles. Kingsley Ben-Adir was a new role. But now they've added Emilia Clarke, the mother of dragons herself, and Olivia Colman, who was from...
Who's she?
Okay, she was in The Favourite.
In the what?
The Favourite. So it was an Oscar-winning movie about the Queen and Queen Anne and everything like that. So
I was going to say, because we all know how much we watch Oscar-winning stuff. So, I mean, I still don't know what that is.
she's a British actress who's very well known, and it's like one of those things where you're like, oh, she's doing a comic book movie now. That's interesting. A comic book show. Like it's going to bring a fair bit of gravitas maybe to the show. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like, cause she's a legit actress. Like, not saying Emilia Clarke isn't. She's very good at being Emilia Clarke. But
Oh, I know who that. Yeah, no, I just IMDb. Yeah, I know who she is. Yes.
she has done a bit of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Yeah, she's very good.
She is very, very. Yeah, no, I like her.
So this is interesting that, like, you're adding these new actresses, so Emilia Clarke and Olivia Colman, to an already pretty strong cast list. Like Samuel Jackson, obviously, but Ben Mendelsohn, very strong actors. You know
what's funny is with Olivia, I'm flicking through her IMDb. I haven't watched anything she's been in, but I like her she was on the Graham Norton show. I don't remember who with, and she's really, really cool. Like, she's just a cool chick. Like, funny.
And I don't want to get into too many like speculations here, but this is going to sound judgy, but she does have like a bit of a Skrull energy. Like, just from her face, she's got that kind of like, you could pay either a Doctor Who character or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
I hope they don't bury her under just a bunch of makeup, though. You know, so like with Ben Mendelsohn, you got him as a Skrull.
But you also got him as himself as well.
Yeah. You know, and I hope you get to get that with her, because if it's only just like she's only a Skrull kind of thing, I think you'll lose a lot of what she can bring as an actress.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to emote and act under all that kind of makeup, you know. Anyway, and hey, Emilia Clarke, good on her.
See, I'm as excited for her being in this as I am for bloody Jon Snow being in, what is it, Eternals?
Eternals, yeah.
I'm like, they don't stand up. They're not in the right league.
Yeah, I mean, at least this is.
You know what I mean?
It's hard. I was going to say, at least this is a TV series.
Yeah,
but
that's
Marvel TV series don't feel like TV series. They feel like movies that have been, like, Zack Snyder, like, broken into parts.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, like.
So I think they're going to be out of their depth. Hey, I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Well, I mean, Emilia Clarke has done a fair bit more than, say, Kit Harington in the world of standalone movies kind of thing. She was
in Terminator, and that was great.
Yeah, look.
You want to keep going?
I do, because she's done a couple of rom-coms. Kind of things.
You can't put them in the same league. That's TV.
Yeah,
rom-coms to me are TV.
Yeah, but if you're going to act with heart, she can do that.
Actually, she did do one good one. What was that one where... Oh, was he the dude in the wheelchair or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That wasn't bad. I actually watched that. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that one was really good. So and that was the heart. I'm trying to think of what it was called. It's not About Time. It's like...
No, it is, isn't it?
No, About Time, I think, was the time traveling dude with Rachel McAdam.
And was it Gerard Butler?
No, it was another dude that had like a Scottish accent kind of thing going on.
Oh, okay.
And the dad was...
they're all the same. Let's be real. They're all the same.
Well, they're not, because this one with Emilia Clarke, the dude was like in a wheelchair and like...
He was rich too, wasn't he?
Yeah, but like they had this real like depressive thing going on. Like, it was quite intense for like a romantic... There wasn't much com in that rom. It was like... Wow, this is like depression porn for women. Like,
it was like a Rama.
Yeah.
A romance drama. A Rama.
I feel bad that we don't know the name for this. It's like If I Fall or something like that. Like one of those lines. But she was really good in that. And that's what I'm hanging my hat on in. I think she can. And also I'm hanging my hat on the fact that I don't feel like she's a lead in this.
We'll call it a D-rom.
Yeah, a D-rom.
A depressive romance.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, in a series that has Samuel Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, even Olivia Colman, I don't feel like Emilia Clarke will be the lead in this.
I'm eager to see how Kit Harington does in Eternals, because he's next to some big names, and I don't think he's going to be able to carry himself that big.
No. See, I've got no issues with him in there. Because...
Really?
Yeah, I've got no issues because of the character he's playing.
But he can't act well.
He's essentially playing Jon Snow.
who wasn't acted well.
Yeah, but that's all he needs to be, is walk in there like an absolute stooge with a sword.
Well, he's got it then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, that's fine. You're going to nail this. Well done. Go and have your possessed sword and see what you can do. I also don't think he's going to be a major part of it. I think they're just setting him up.
For what, his own standalone?
No, to use later, I think.
Oh, don't. Why?
Or it's going to be like, because it's the Eternals, it could be a case of a time period thing. So they're going to show like them doing stuff throughout time, and he'll just be like a little part of that. Like he could actually be, you know what I mean? Because he's the Black Knight. He could be the first Black Knight, or he could be one from now, you know, or it could be both. They could show the sword getting handed down at some point. You know, like
Ned Stark's his dad.
My God, that'd be amazing.
Sean Bean.
I just love Sean Bean in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
You know, he'd be great. Anyway, moving on, guys. Hawkeye has wrapped filming. So that's into post-production. Now, keep in mind that gets a lot more CGI than people realize, because they have to add every single arrow in. That takes time.
Well, you probably don't, unless you're doing a slow-mo arrow. I mean, you can just do a quick camera pan like the arrow's gone and you just missed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
so fast.
It's just that fast. Like, I mean, you try... When you're looking at an arrow shoot, you can't really see it. Like, it's
but they
pretty quick.
They don't even draw arrows in the MCU.
Oh, they don't either, do they?
No. They just pull out nothing, put it there and go.
That's so weak. At least Mel drew arrows.
Mel was actually a really good archer by the end.
I know. At least he put some effort in. Jesus Christ. MCU money, you'd reckon they'd be able to afford arrows.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Hawkeye's like, I'm not learning this. Jeremy Renner's like, nah, it's all right, guys. Just add it in post. It's fine.
Yeah. It's cool. I can make it look good, but just I'm not pulling an arrow out.
Yeah. What else do we have here?
You were talking about M.O.D.O.K before I cut you off and we went back to...
Yeah, so M.O.D.O.K is going to be on the Star section of Disney Plus.
Is that because it's a little bit violent and
yes,
edgy? A little bit edgy?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse doesn't want it?
Yeah, but still wants the money from it.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse is like the old don't ask. I'm not going to ask how the burger's made. I'm just going to eat it.
Yeah,
you know, or I'm just going to sell it. I don't want to know what you did to kill that cow.
Disney Plus is the vegans.
Yeah,
and Star's like everything, but Mickey just doesn't want to know.
Star's like getting its hands dirty.
It's it's that back room. I don't care what comes out of it as long as it comes out nice.
As long as I can sell it, it's fine. You do whatever you need to do in there, and we'll package it up nicely in here and decide whether it's going to go to Star or Disney Plus. But this is M.O.D.O.K on Star. I'm actually really looking forward to this. They're saying it's going to drop May 21st.
To be honest, I'll probably skip it. Me personally. Man.
Yeah, look, you're not big on the whole cartoons, are you?
No, I'll get the rundown from you. That'll be fine.
Yeah. I'll be like, just watch the first episode, man. Just give it a 1 episode treatment. I reckon is what I'm going to go with. Because
Mate, I gave it the trailer treatment. I'm like, nah.
You gave it the trailer treatment and you didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it, but I didn't mind it enough to watch it.
No, see,
if that makes sense.
No, because at the time when you watched it, you're like, oh man, I'll watch this. So, yeah, and now that we've gone past it and you haven't thought about it for a while, you're like, yeah, you've fallen back into the default.
It's like Black Widow. I just don't care.
This is what I mean, man. Like, the second you actually watch something, I think you'll be into it. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. What else do we have here that is Marvel related? Nothing. Let's move on to the next stuff. The Continental. So this
I'm upset. I'm sad.
Yeah.
When you shared this today, I'm sad.
Yeah, so
because it means no John Wick.
Yeah.
I am sad about this because it is a prequel.
It's a very big prequel, isn't it? They've gone very early.
Yeah.
So they're going to show the Continental getting set up.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Look,
because John Wick was supposed to. The first thing I heard was Keanu was going to be in it.
The way I interpreted it though is that they said it's going to be 90-minute kind of time periods. Does that make sense? So I think they're going to do
WandaVision.
A little bit, yeah. So they're going to go early on how the Continental was set up, and then I think they'll go how it's running and then how maybe John Wick interacts with it.
You know what would be cool is if we see a John Wick before he retired.
Yeah.
To see how brutal he was.
The problem is though, he is aging really fast all of a sudden, or Keanu.
He has. Everyone figured
mean?
out he was a vampire, and he's like, "Oh no, I need to do something."
He was like, or he's like, I can't keep killing people. They're onto me, and they think I'm a nice person. So now he's going without, and he's really starting to gaunt up, isn't he?
He has aged quick.
Doing young Keanu, I think, is going to be difficult unless they go the Marvel route of de-aging. But
who's doing this? I don't remember who's doing this.
Yeah,
is it Amazon? Has Amazon got someone? I don't know who's got it.
We'll have a look into that. This is where we need a producer to be like, you look at that while we're still talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, man, you look at that, I'll keep talking. There's a Saw TV series that they're doing. I was a huge fan of the Saw franchise, and then it kept on feeling like, oh, there's another one. Oh,
okay, I've got it. It's Lionsgate and Stars.
Oh, righto.
Stars is doing it, so okay.
Yeah.
The origins of the Continental. So it's like, okay.
Jeez.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that's how I feel about the Saw TV series as well. I'm like, you've done enough. Just, it's fine. Let's just, if you're going to reboot it, but don't keep going back to the well on this one. I think there's only so much you can go to. What else do we have here? We've got.
Okay, just on that Continental thing.
Oops, sorry.
I'm actually reading through it right now. Kevin Beggs, who's doing it. It was several years ago, and it was announced, and Keanu was going to be appearing in the show, but now Beggs says that's not the case. So they couldn't get him.
Yeah.
From the sounds of this. Or they weren't offering enough money.
Do you think it's money? Because I feel like Keanu would do pretty much anything. Like, how much do you reckon they paid him to do?
Okay, so he's in talks to be executive producer.
Oh, is that what he wanted then?
And him and Chad have read every draft and have been enthusiastic supporters of expanding the universe in a meaningful way.
Wow.
Last we heard, Chad was attached to direct the pilot. So there we go.
Yeah, a bit of info there.
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
Look, I think they give it a go.
Oh! Okay, Ian McShane's not in it.
Oh.
Ian McShane has said he will not be reprising his role as the assassin hotel owner in the Continent. I'm not watching it.
What's the point?
I don't care. I'm literally, I'm saying it here and now, I'm not watching this show.
What's the point?
This is gonna be what
This is like Young Sheldon.
I'm trying to think of I can't think of what I'm.
This is what I'm saying, man. This is the prequel to Big Bang Series. No one cares.
I literally don't care about this anymore. If Ian McShane's not going to... I was excited for him to be running it.
Yeah.
But if he's not going to be in it, and Keanu's now not going to be in it, just scrap the show.
What's the point here?
Like, just seriously, just scrap it.
They're really trying to build this this world, aren't they?
We don't need it.
With no one.
The John Wick movies are doing it enough.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting enough from the John Wick movies themselves to build a universe. You don't need this show. Not now.
Yeah.
Not after read. This is just gone from I was looking forward to it to you read through the whole thing and it's like, no, I don't want this at all now.
You're like, there's nothing in this interesting me.
Yeah.
Well, that was your news
deleted.
on the Continental, guys. If you're looking forward to it still, have fun with that.
I was going to say, that's exactly what I was going to say. Have fun.
Anyway.
And don't tell us how it is because we don't care.
Speaking about other stuff we might not watch, How I Met Your Father. So instead of How I Met Your Mother, doing a How I Met Your Father. So it's pretty much a different version of, I thought they did this a while ago, but anyway, Hilary Duff is going to be the lead for this one. So my partner's pretty excited about that. So I think I'll probably end up watching a few of these in the background and we'll see how it goes.
Mate, you got 2 TVs. Just go and finish Stargirl.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, so we're trying to
start Resident Alien as well.
Yeah,
You've got things to watch.
Yeah, I do. I've got a backlog. It's starting to look like my list of books that I need to read. I've got this list of books. I go get the books, and they just sit on a table somewhere, just packing up, being like, "Well, you can't get to those till you finish these ones," and yeah, and then something gets out in front of it. But
no one's got time for that. No one's got time to read.
I know.
You want to read for? You want to watch, not read.
Hey, audiobooks are good as well.
That is good. I've been listening to a bit of Joe Rogan and that a lot lately, driving around. But I like that.
Anyway, last on the news of TV is Spider-Man and Venom's rights. Now, did you read about this?
Well, this is not TV. This is movies.
Yeah, but it's streaming, right? So I'm going to leave it on streaming because it also encompasses all of the animated shows and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. And yes, I did read this. Now, what I actually thought it was quite funny that they've done this because last week we spoke about Netflix getting the rights for Spider-Man and Venom through Sony and all that.
Yeah.
So basically what they've done is it'll go to cinemas.
Yep.
It'll go to Netflix for a short time. Mm-hmm. And then after it's aired there, then Disney will get it.
So about 9 months in total.
It's but everyone's already watched it on Netflix.
It's just getting everybody has Netflix, and then it's going to live on Disney Plus, and that's where it's going to spend its time.
No, it'll still be on Netflix.
No, they said it will leave Netflix.
Oh, is it? I thought it was going to be in two places at once.
No,
but
it stays on Netflix for 9 months.
Everyone's going to watch it on Netflix. It's going to be watched that many times on Netflix, and then go to Disney Plus, and they're not going to. People are going to be like, "What? Why?"
Yeah, but then
I've already seen it on Netflix.
No. See, I get this because then it sits on Disney Plus with all the other ones, and then when people are doing their rewatches or
because that's big these days, isn't it? Rewatches and all that. Yes.
Then they have to sit back and it slips in where it slips in the universe, you know. So yeah, no, I get what they're doing, but geez, they're going to miss out a bit of bank first. But it's because Netflix put up more money to start with, but obviously not enough to keep it for that long.
Yeah, which is weird. I find that weird. See, I didn't know that. I didn't go that far into it to get it that it was gonna leave Netflix. That's what I think it must be like. It must be like a little boost, like Netflix.
But also,
we'll
man,
get it,
just
so
to clarify as well.
Away.
Just to clarify as well, this is for the US. They don't know what's actually happening internationally with these rights.
Probably Foxtel, like always, or Binge.
Mm.
No, that's HBO stuff.
Disney Plus might just have it from the start.
Nah, that won't happen.
But it's Disney.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that though. If they've got a thing with Netflix, it'll be Netflix will have it no matter what everywhere.
Mm.
Disney can't go. No, in the States you'll have it, but everywhere else will have it. That's like
it just
no.
It all depends on how Sony's divvied up the rights.
Yeah, no, I don't think Sony's that silly because you don't want to piss off Netflix. They've still got big dollars.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh man, I was
and especially if you're feuding with Disney, like they are. Sony and Disney don't get along.
Mm.
So like, if you're gonna piss off Netflix, who have agreed to air your stuff, that wouldn't go down well.
Oh no, of course not, mate. Let's jump into movie news.
Let's do it.
Furiosa. I'm gonna jump into this one.
Oh wow,
we got a bit of info on Furiosa because this is a series movie that I'm actually looking forward to. It's mainly because I think Charlize Theron is incredible. And the fact that she's gone, yes, I'm an action star now. And then I will make action movies so you know that I'm an action star. I love it.
But she's not in it.
She is producing it.
Yeah, but she's not in it.
Yeah, but that's fine.
It's a chick that you don't like in it.
Yeah. Anya Taylor, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, the interesting looking one. Now, what I'm happy though is that George Miller is directing it.
I don't even care about that. I'm happy that Chris Hemsworth's in it.
Yeah.
Is he playing Max?
Oh man, keen for that.
Because that's a better casting for Mad Max than Tom Hardy. Let's be
definitely.
real.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't. I don't think he will be Max. I think he's going to be another Australian. Well, he's got to be Australian.
Yeah.
He has to be Australian.
But also, Abdul Mateen.
Yep,
2?
but he's going to be a Mad Max style character, I think. He'll be a
Has
Max
to be.
style,
Yeah.
but he won't be Max because he can't be.
No, you can't. But
Unless my theory is correct and Tom Hardy is the boomerang boy.
yeah, that'd be amazing.
And then he can play Max, and I'm okay with that.
Now, they've also said that this is going to be the biggest film production Australia has ever seen.
Well,
So,
I mean,
this isn't like this is complete spin, obviously, but this was the premier who joined the press conference to say this.
yeah, because it's all going to be filmed in New South Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's what they've said. Which, I mean, Fury Road probably would have been the biggest if it had have stayed here.
Mm.
But they got rained out, so they had to go. I think it was South Africa. I think they ended up going, if I remember correctly. I could be way wrong.
No, you're absolutely right. Wrong. That's correct.
But yeah, they ended up going there because of our wet season booted them out because we had an overly large wet season, so it kicked them out when they were doing it. And it's like, well, it's either stop production and lose a lot of money, or just go somewhere else that looks exactly the same. So they did that.
Now, the other stuff is yeah, but it's also that the rain changed how the landscape looked.
That's right. So they would have had to wait because I remember there was talks with it. They were tempted to wait, but they would have had to wait. I think it was about a year because they would have had to wait till all the water had died down and everything, and then the ground got back to being dry again.
So they went to Namibia.
Namibia.
Yeah,
Namibia.
That's the one.
Is that South Africa or Africa?
I believe it's South Africa. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's huge, guys. Looking forward to this. But also that it's a story that's going to span years. So we're going to see.
Charlize may be in it then.
Maybe.
I'm going to hold my breath. I'm going to hold my breath on that one.
Look, I think she's very attached to the character, so I'm on board. Anyway.
Okay, now we've got a movie here that I just want your opinion on. I think I put my opinion in the chat when I don't remember. Did I share this or did you share this? I think you might have shared this. Is Rock'em Sock'em Robots, mate. Okay, you know my opinion because I put it in straight away.
Yeah.
And then it was funny because then something popped up like, I don't know, 5 hours later, and it was exactly what I said to you, and it's, okay, so we're getting a direct rip-off of Hugh Jackman's Real Steel.
Yeah. Now...
We've seen this movie before.
Yeah. Now, Mattel is producing this, by the way. The toy company. Yeah, interesting.
So they need new toys.
Yeah. What will be interesting is...
Oh, I didn't even mention... Did I mention? I don't think I mentioned Vin Diesel's in this too.
Yeah, so Vin Diesel, this is the news. It's Vin Diesel.
So is he a robot?
Well, this is what I haven't actually opened the article to have a look at.
Neither did I. I don't care.
I put a bit of thought into it though, right?
Oh.
Are you ready for my Rock'em Sock'em Robot take? Because I'm going to give you one.
No, am I?
Yeah, I'm going to pitch you a Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie.
You can. It's called Real Steel.
No. I'm not going to have it real. Right?
What?
I would do it because if you got Vin Diesel, right? I'm going to have Vin Diesel voice a Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
You know what's funny is they actually mentioned Real Steel in... I've got the article open here. They mentioned Real Steel in it.
Just straight away.
Straight away.
I would have Vin Diesel voice a Rock'em Sock'em Robot. I'd make it a full-on kids movie. Right? Like a full-on, these toys have come to life. He's stuck there being a Rock'em Sock'em Robot day in, day out, and he's had enough. And he just wants to see what else there is in the world. So that would be my Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie. I'd let him go explore other toys, pretty much have it like toys, but have this robot having a real crisis of identity. Like, I don't enjoy being a Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Like, you know?
You know what people are actually saying? Vin Diesel is getting a Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie, which is dumb AF, as they need to make a Real Steel 2.
Right.
Then we've got, does Real Steel mean nothing to you people? It's got a bit of a cult following, Real Steel.
Yeah. That's picked up a fair
Real
bit, hasn't
Steel
it?
was and still is a masterpiece. Yeah. Real Steel did not go hard AF to be disrespected like this.
Do we have to do a one shot of Real Steel? Just to give
I
everyone...
think we might. This has a cult following. Like, I'm reading through these comments, and this has a cult following.
Oh man! All right, let's move on from Vin Diesel's Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Mate, you put a rumor in that
What
Zack
did I put
Snyder
it?
might be getting tapped for a Ghost Rider film.
There's a lot of sites talking about this. I don't think there's much to it.
You're picking up internet chatter. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah, I saw something and I looked into it and I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. There might be something to this. Now, this is from 5 days ago and there's several sites talking about this.
See, but it's hard sometimes because someone will put up a completely false rumor and then other sites will jump on it and then credit back to the site they saw it on.
That's exactly right. But I thought we should talk about it no matter what.
Because it'd be interesting.
Because it would be, I reckon it'd be amazing.
See, for
him to do Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'd be
which
worried
has got
that Ghost Rider already has so many religious.
That's exactly what I was. That's exactly where I was going to go, and I think that's why it'd be right down Zack Snyder's alley. He doesn't have to because there's nothing he has to add into it. It's already there.
Yeah.
The work has been done. All he's got to do is make a beautiful movie, which we know he can do. And if you make a beautiful Ghost Rider movie,
a lot of fun with what Ghost Rider can do as well. Yeah,
because he can. You look at his gore side of it.
Yeah,
he's like Dawn of the Dead and that he can do gore well. Like I think he would nail Ghost Rider. And it'd have to be a Johnny Blaze as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick what's his name who drives the Charger?
Yeah, sorry.
He was in
Luna's character, yeah.
Yeah, what was his name?
Robbie Reyes.
Yes, that's him. Although I would like to see the Charger, but I think it'd have to
have
be
them both.
Blaze.
Do like a Ghost Rider core. Have a couple of
cool.
Ghost Riders getting around.
But apparently there's word that Feige may have already spoken to him about it as well.
Right. Now, my only apprehension with this is that...
You have a gripe?
Not a gripe. I have not a gripe. It's a issue with the rumor itself. Is that there were really strong rumors before that with Blade coming into the MCU, they were going the Midnight Suns route, which is the team that Ghost Rider is a part of, and Moon Knight and Blade. So it's whether his style could then mix with the next styles. You know what I mean?
Mate,
I feel like Zack Snyder's style is so his own style that I think once you see that Ghost Rider, it'd be hard for another.
Mate, I feel like there is a lot of people's styles are biting Zack Snyder these days. Like you just look at, as you pointed out for one of the episodes for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and not only that, the newest episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there was a lot of Zack Snyder in that.
I thought less than
a lot.
Truth episode. Truth was,
and not only that,
slow-mo.
With Superman, there was a Superman and Lois. There's a lot of Zack Snyder in that as well.
Yeah, but that is that, I know it's Zack Snyder, but is that just saying this is what the Man of Steel is now, you know?
I don't know. I think the way he makes things beautiful is just bleeding through to normal cinema these days. And I'm not going to hate on it.
Oh, mate, even his bad movies look good.
Yeah, exactly. Keep your solid religious views to yourself
really
and all that. Just give me beautiful movies.
You haven't seen Sucker Punch, have you?
No.
It actually looks really good. Like, it's gorgeous.
It does. I've seen the trailer. The trailer looks beautiful.
But there are times where I'm like, this movie makes no sense, and then I go, oh, that's a lovely shot.
And I mean, and we got staying on the Zack Snyder, we got a new trailer for his new
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, I'm on board. I'm gonna watch it. Obviously.
Is it Garrett Dillahunt? Who
so, yeah.
he with the tiger, a zombie tiger. Well, that's just breaking. What does he say? That's just cheating, or that's just breaking the rules, or something like that.
Yeah, that looked. Yeah, it looked a bit off, but I liked it. Like I'm like, yeah.
I like how the zombies have evolved.
Yeah, they're like doing stuff.
Yeah, like you see, it was a Batista or someone else trying to hit one. It's just dodging every shot. It's like, oh, this is scary. This is next level from World War Z.
But this feels like one of those, there's a few movies have done it, and it's like the heroes will have a plan and be like, look, we're going to go in here, here, and here. We're going to get this done, blah, blah, blah. And then it turns out their information was wrong. And they get in there, and it's like Starship Troopers.
Well, old mate says it in the trailer. A simple, what does he say? A simple grab and go or snatch and go or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, you've just jinxed your whole mission. You're an idiot.
This is the
what
thing.
What do you say that for?
It feels like Starship Troopers in that sense, where, when they go, they've got their information on the bugs, and they go there and there and there, like, it's a trap, and all the bugs come out and just surround them, and they're like, oh, God, we're like, man, we didn't get enough intel here. What's going on?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like here. Like, they're going in being like, oh, they're just zombies. It'll be fine. They just do
like
this, this,
any
and this.
war movie known to man.
Yeah, and then they're going to get in there, and the zombies are going to be like, intelligent and have their own hierarchy set up. And I'm really excited for this.
I'm keen to see
probably
zombies.
be attending church every Sunday.
Because it's very I Am Legend.
Yeah, that was
the zombies have learnt.
Yeah.
They're not just brain dead anymore. They've evolved.
They've eaten enough brains to get
brains.
Yeah. That's why they're eating brains. They get smarter. They figure they've taken the direct method to learning.
It's a different look at zombies, and I'm okay with. I like the new having a look at different types of zombies, because why should they all be walkers? They shouldn't all be like The Walking Dead. Like, you had World War Z. They were. I nearly swore then. They were amped up and
they were parkour zombies,
just ready to go, and you couldn't stop them. Then you've got these style. You've got the I Am Legend ones, which they didn't come out in the day, but they came out at night.
You couldn't walk.
Didn't they burn if they came out in the day?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Yeah. So they were very vampire-ish as well.
Yeah.
And now you've got this style, which is sort of like, what was that zombie romance movie?
Yeah, it was
where love brought them back
Bodies.
or some. Yes, that one.
Yeah,
I'm getting a bit of that vibe.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit of that vibe as well, which is like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, they're gonna learn. Look, speaking of
the movie's
zombies,
gonna be
we've
beautiful.
got Walking Dead movie shooting date.
Spring.
So this is confirmation this is actually happening now.
Well, it always was. But it was like,
we'll do that eventually.
But also
got a strong rumor that Andrew Lincoln will be part of it.
No, he is. It's his movie.
Part of it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Rick's movie. That's why he left the show, because they promised him it was either a 3 or 4 movie arc. But
he may
also in
come
interviews
back for season 11.
That's right. He said that there is never say never, and that where is it? Okay, he said that it's a good question. He goes, the easy answer is I have no idea. I don't think it's written yet, but I would never say never to that, because everybody that's doing the TV show are dear friends, and it's extraordinary feat that they're still going and making this beautiful and groundbreaking show that still resonates with the world.
It is an extraordinary feat that they are up to season 11. I had no idea they're up to season 11.
Yeah. And the showrunner, the Walking Dead showrunner, Angela Kang, has come out and said the door is always open for Rick to return to the series, and that he can come back anytime.
Jeez.
So, I think there's whispers going on backstage that Andrew Lincoln might need some more cash. I mean, he signed on to at least, I think, 3 movies from what I remember reading. But I don't know. I hope he comes back because he's a wicked character. After rewatching, I think we've nearly done we've finished season 2. We're going into season 3 now, I think. He just killed Shane.
Yeah.
That's the episode before the season 2 season finale. So we're up to the season finale now.
Jeez. Big time moving through that.
Mate, it's good.
Mate, Walking Dead, I kind of fell off and was like, so I'm probably not going to watch that movie.
You did what everyone did and fell off around the prison, didn't you?
Yeah. Speaking of movies that I'm probably not going to watch, Avatar has set photos coming out.
You'll watch it.
No, I don't think I will.
You will watch it.
I've watched the first one once, and I was like, okay, yeah, that was it.
I think I've watched it twice.
Like, I just have no interest in.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, but I'm like, I've seen this before. I'm good.
And it was a beautiful movie. I can't take that away from it. Like, it was a very, very. See, I think you need to rewatch it on your TV.
See, I'm worried about that because I watched it on a projector at my in-laws' place at the time.
That's why.
Right?
It wouldn't have looked great.
No, it didn't. You're right. Like, a lot of it looked like PS3 cutscenes at the time.
Yeah, no. See, it's all the colours in it. Right. It was the same for me when I rewatched Aquaman on my TV in 4K. It was like, this movie, I don't remember this movie looking this beautiful.
No, see, I watched it at the movies and it was gorgeous.
So did I, Aquaman.
Yeah, I thought
did we see it together?
Movies. Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, it was, but it looks better on TV.
Yeah,
and that's my whole argument that I've made forever, that movies always look better on TV.
Well, speaking of Aquaman, we got Patrick Wilson showing photos of him training for Aquaman 2.
He's sweat patch.
Yeah, he's working out, getting in shape for Aquaman 2. So Orm is back. Keen for more Orm, definitely.
What was his hashtags were funny. He goes, guess who's back? Orm is back. And hashtag brothers don't shake hands, brothers got a hug. So
is that him working with Aquaman now? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know.
Brothers?
I don't know. I don't know where this movie's going to go. That's the thing. I don't know what they're telling in this movie.
Because Orm's always trying to supplant and become king. Like, that's just Orm's character arc. He's like Loki of Atlantis. I don't know. Except he's more like less chaos, more control.
Well, we've got Yahya Abdul-Mateen coming back. So Black Manta's in it.
Yep.
Nicole Kidman's coming back.
Yep.
Obviously, Patrick Wilson's coming back. Momoa.
Mira.
And Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Which I hope she gets recast.
She's already training. She's on set right now. So, yeah, she sent a picture of herself on set reading a book or something.
I'd almost be saying boycott this movie because of that, but hey.
But here we are.
We'll watch it.
Well, they're making this movie when really they should be making Deathstroke. Oh. We got a bit of information on Deathstroke here.
I don't know. No. I don't want a Deathstroke movie.
You want Deathstroke HBO Max series.
I want a HBO Max
would work
series.
Very well. So this was Manchester was asked in an interview what Deathstroke's motivation for going after Batman is. So why is he going after Batman? So he's gone to the boat. He's asked, Lex Luthor's called him to the boat and then given him Batman's name as Bruce. And that's what's turned him into, yes, I could use that information. Fantastic. But why did he want Bats dead in the first place? He blames Batman for the death of his son. So Manganiello said that the script
which son?
I think I
doesn't say?
No, it doesn't. It just says son.
Okay.
It just said son. So he said things happened. His son died, and he blamed Batman for those things happening. So
didn't the ties apparently come back to Batman and Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
So and now if the ties have come back to Batman,
like, oh well.
Yeah. Because if they've been tied, if the ties have come back to Batman and Bruce Wayne, and now Lex has said that Bruce Wayne is Batman, it's like, oh, hang on, that all makes sense now.
And this is 2 birds, 1 stone, done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Someone's getting a sword.
pretty much. So Mangelo also said in this same interview, when asked if he'd return to play Flash Thompson in the Spider-Man world, because they've got everyone coming back apparently, he said he wouldn't do it if it was just for a cameo. So if it was just for fan service, he wouldn't do it.
Fair enough. He wants more.
I read that into that as, hey, but if they go down the Agent Venom route,
that's right, I'll come back.
I definitely do that, and I would love to see it.
Well, we said that last week, didn't we? That you said that you'd love him to come back as... he's the only person you would want for Agent Venom.
He's so good, so good.
Who else would you cast?
I wouldn't even want to think of anyone else, to be honest. He'd just be
amazing. Because you can't have old mate from the new Spider-Man.
Nah, no chance.
Was there a Flash Thompson in Andrew Garfield's?
Yes. Do you remember he played basketball against him?
Oh, the blonde dude,
yeah.
Would he work?
Yeah, he'd work. He'd definitely work.
But I mean, that's a movie that everyone's forgotten about, so...
Rudely so.
It's all just gone now. You either remember it's either Tom Holland or... What's his name? I've forgotten his name.
Tobey Maguire.
I
loved those movies. I'm sorry.
Cool Spider-Man. Cool Peter.
Yeah, see, I thought his Peter Parker wasn't my Peter Parker, but it was a Peter Parker, that's fine. His Spider-Man was so good.
Cool Pete.
He was, like, just the quips, like, all of that.
And I think that was the problem with that movie, is that the quips still stayed with Peter.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't have.
Yeah. Look,
he should have Clark Kented it when he was Peter.
A little bit, yeah.
And then be quippy as... Because, I mean, even Supes has got quips.
Yeah.
But he won't have him as Clark.
Oh, man. That, the first time I think he suits up and he's trying to look for his uncle's killer or whatever, and that dude pulls a knife and he's like, oh, no, you found my one weakness, a knife. Like, that was brilliant. But no, that, oh, no. Like, guys, rewatch that without thinking, oh, this needs to go somewhere or whatever. Like, they're decent.
I mean, the second one, Jamie Foxx was great.
Yeah, look, a little too crazy for my liking, but here we are.
I'm not saying I like the look. I'm saying he was great.
Yeah. But that first one with the lizard, like, that was good. Like, Ifrin Khan was in it as well, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was great.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question.
Go for it.
What would you think of Schwarzenegger as Galactus?
The World Eater.
Because Kevin Smith loves the idea.
That would be amazing.
And we were talking about it, that it would give Arnold, finally, some MCU money.
Yeah.
He'd get some Disney dollars.
It'd be incredible.
I mean, he's obviously already getting Disney dollars now for residuals from Predator.
Yeah. I'd love to see... The thing about Galactus to me is that it all depends on who they cast as Silver Surfer. Because they have to work well together.
Chris Evans.
No.
No?
No.
Too soon?
Yeah, too soon. Well, apparently, yeah, too soon. Anyway. All right, what else do we have here? I'll stay on Marvel news. The Shang Chi trailer dropped.
You know what's funny is my head's just going through actors trying to cast Silver Surfer now.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to think of someone that could do it.
But stay with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So...
Do I have to?
You do. What, you didn't like the trailer?
No.
Really? Why not?
Yeah, didn't like it. It was very... I don't know. It felt too... I'm going to say it was too Marvel-ish. Like too... It's like you've already done this style with Ant-Man. I didn't like it.
What do you mean?
It felt very Ant-Man-ish.
See, that's not the movie I would have thought you were going to connect to this. Ant-Man, really?
I don't know, that's just the vibe I got, yeah.
How are you getting Ant-Man from this?
I don't know, like that Aquafina quips that she does, and it's like, I don't like this.
Yeah, see, she was my least enjoyable part of the trailer.
I don't know.
I liked him. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do with this. Like
he seems like a good fighter. Like I'll give him that. Like he looks very martial artish.
That split kick he does on the bus.
The double punch split kick. That was awesome. That was very Jet Li-ish.
And from what I've seen is they've put a lot of effort into.
Now is his dad the Mandarin?
No, I think his dad's working for the Mandarin.
Okay. Because everyone's putting out memes that he's the Mandarin. I'm like, is he?
No, I think it's the case of he's seeing that his dad's. So, look, it's for me. It's,
okay. That's what it was. It just popped into my head. Very Ant-Man-ish, very Black Panther-ish.
Okay, I've gone Iron Man.
No,
right?
Nothing like it.
All right, no. Just stay with me, man. Jeez, don't.
You are disgusting.
Discount it
How
straight
dare
away.
you degrade a movie like that?
I'm not degrading anything, man. I'm telling you my similarities here, and what they are is that
fight you.
This is Iron Man's entire arc came from trying to undo work that his dad did. Right? Work against his father's legacy while trying to get that father's love still.
You reckon he's doing the same thing?
No, I think he's doing the opposite. I think he's actually going to dismantle and denounce his father's legacy and not really care so much about the father's love side of things. I think he's seeing that, oh my God, my dad is into some really bad stuff and I've got to stop him.
And I'm a good guy that's going to cry about what my dad did. Is that it?
No, I think he's going to go to work. Like, I think we're going to see like a list style stuff. I think we're going to see a...
I mean, I'll
it's
watch
more
it.
Arrow.
I mean,
I feel like it's more Arrow season 1.
I need more from it.
Can you see what I'm saying?
A lot more to get me pumped.
I can see it.
I'm catching what you're throwing.
I'm putting. It's Arrow. He's building a list against his dad and he's going to work through. You know, except Arrow went full circle on, oh, well, I still forgive my dad for the person he is. I'm not sure they're going to go that way with this.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I need more. I need to see more. I know, that's just it. I just need to see more.
Yeah, look.
And I probably won't see more until we watch it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm going to dodge the rest of it. Have you actually seen Shang Chi's original costume? Like what he actually looks like?
Yeah. They put the photo in that last one that we had.
Did they?
Didn't they? Or maybe they did.
Oh, no. His costume from the comics.
No.
Okay, so his costume from the comics is literally a red gi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like he's full on just in a karate outfit.
Yeah, okay.
So I like that they didn't do that. Give him an actual suit. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I like similar. One of the things I like about the actor is that he seems not just very. I love actors that are passionate about their job. Like not just I'm going through the motions. He got this or didn't get this role because of this, but he tweeted Marvel years before this was in development that I'm ready to play this character. Like I want to play this character. And then it escalated and he got announced as it. And then he's pumped to be doing it and you see all this stuff coming through, but then also it's his birthday and they dropped the trailer by surprise for him. Like, I love how pumped he is for this.
Oh yeah, that was wicked.
Yeah, like
absolutely wicked.
They gave him a teaser image to release on his birthday, and he was like, "Look what I've got on my birthday to send out to you guys." And they're like, "And also,
here's a trailer."
Yeah, and he even put up on that teaser photo that he put up, like he was like, "Here's the first official look is with me. I don't know when the trailer's coming, but I suspect it might be soon." And then bang, like that was brilliant. Like, so I'm loving all that stuff, like because there's nothing better than an actor actually being into the character.
Yeah.
Like that's Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke right there. It's what happens with Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool.
Yes.
You know, like, and that makes, for me, it makes for a better movie because you know that the actor isn't going to say yes to anything that's going to not feel like the character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
100%.
So if it was to the point where they went, say, just I'm going to take Ant-Man, for example, they're going to like, oh, we need to make this like Ant-Man. I feel like he would be saying, Oh, but no.
I think with Ant-Man that got me, I think it's the tone. Well, the tone that I saw from the trailer.
Was it just that bus scene?
I don't know. It was sort of like Iron Fisty, and it's I just don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know the character, so I don't care.
Yeah,
there's no investment for me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, see, I'm keen to see him, and he's a really good character.
Like, is he going to be in the new Avengers or what?
I don't know, but he's a really good character when he mixes with Spider-Man. Like, I've seen him mix with Spider-Man a lot, and he's very, like, straight-laced to the point, whereas Spidey's like, kind of quippy, he gets serious when he needs to, but, in the comics.
Yeah, so it's like Iron Fist mixing with the rest of the bloody thingos.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Where they're kind of stuffing around, and he's like, let's just get to work, guys. Let's do the work. But anyway, speaking of just doing the work, right? This is what I'm getting at. Actors just doing the work. Christian Bale.
Working.
Right? We've seen a shot of him on set walking around Thor Love and Thunder.
Would you call that doing work, shaving his head?
Mate, what I'm saying is Christian Bale always does the work.
He does. He puts in the hard yards.
Right? And now we've got a shot of him completely shaved because he needs to be for Gore. Had you seen a picture of Gore before? I think I showed you one, right? Gore the God Butcher?
No, you didn't.
Right.
I seen it in this thing, and I'm like, oh, what the? It was something. I saw a picture of him somewhere. It was only this week sometime. It was that someone had put a picture of Bale being shaved and then Gore beside. I'm like, oh, that's what he's got to look. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he has to get.
How's this going to work?
Yeah. So I think CGI is going to be in place a bit there to get him to that, but I don't think Christian Bale is an actor who particularly likes CGI. Like, he likes to actually give the physical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see whether he's going to do it like for one of the first times, or if they're going to just prosthetic him up and go for it. Which, if he shaved his head, could be what they're doing here. But Gore's big. Like, Gore is big because obviously he's a god butcher, he's a god killer. Speaking of killing gods, we've got who Russell Crowe is playing because he said it in an interview.
He's done the old man trick and just completely forgotten that he's not allowed to say anything.
Yeah. So
we spoke about this
what
last
are you
week.
doing now?
Who was it last week that ruined it? There was someone last week.
Yeah, it was Alfred Molina.
Yeah, Doc Ock.
Yeah, saying how he's coming back as Doc Ock.
Idiot.
Now, Russell Crowe's in an interview and they're like, well, what are you doing now? And he's like, oh, I'm driving back to set to Zeus it up in Thor Love and Thunder. I've just been Zeusing around being Zeus. Literally saying those words. Really loving being Zeus. Yep, we get it, mate. You're Zeus. Zeus is in the Marvel Universe, by the way.
Yeah, there we go. He's got, it's for Thor. It's my last day of Zeusing about and I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he says somewhere else in there too, like, because I'm Zeus. I'm playing Zeus. Like, jeez, where are those snipers? Like, Disney was like, oh, man, we can't kill Russell Crowe, can we? Then we have to, though. Anyway, apparently he's playing Zeus. Now, just a quick back
Are you
to
happy?
Gore. Quick back to
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. He's going to be a great Zeus. But what's Gore?
The God Butcher. You think he's going to kill Zeus?
Or try to. Or has killed the other Olympians.
Do you think Zeus is going to come to the rescue of Thor?
Or seeks out Thor for help?
Because they're two different
Gore
mythologies,
has
aren't they?
Through his gods. Well, they're not mythologies. In the Marvel Universe, it's the same as the Asgardians are like they
aliens.
Came to Earth and were worshipped.
Yeah, the aliens.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Olympus is its own kind of universe. It's a pocket dimension in Greece. So,
okay.
So it's that everything in
So are they aliens as well?
No, I guess you call them aliens, but
yeah, they're beings from another world. They're aliens.
Pretty much, yeah. But their dimension happens to open up in Greece, And
or is that just a door? There's a doorway, like a black hole, that sort of doorway that bends space and time, so they can walk through and walk out.
pretty much, yeah.
So
And
they can get from their world to ours.
and then when
but
they
really
came
their
out,
world
the
is
ancient
just
Greeks were like, "Oh my god, you're gods."
Yeah.
You know?
So basically, their world is not actually like a different universe. It's just a different world out in space.
Yeah, it's like there's a nexus point there.
Like Asgard.
Yeah, exactly right.
They've just got, instead of having the Bifrost,
Yeah.
they've just got a little doorway that they boop, boop.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Like
so
in Shazam.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So that's what you're getting at here.
Doorways.
So it's that probably Gore has found this dimension. And maybe Zeus has escaped into Earth?
He's hiding.
Yeah, possibly.
He's doing what Odin did.
Maybe.
Just pop down to Earth and sup. I'm just going to die here and we're all sweet.
Or he's come to Earth and he's like, I need someone strong.
So Odin was hiding out in Norway. Zeus is hiding in Greece.
Could be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've got
cool.
a couple of theories there, random theories, but whether they're
Heard it
true or
here
not,
first.
who knows? But I feel like that's possibly like, you don't cast the God Butcher and then not give him gods to butcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's
I don't
just
wanna see
someone
him kill
who
Zeus,
turns
though.
up.
That's a bit OP. If he kills Zeus, I mean, he should be able to kill Thor pretty goddamn easy. No
yes
pun
and no.
intended.
Yes and
There's
no.
no yes and no. Zeus is way stronger than Thor. Mate.
Yes and no.
We saw him in the Snyder Cut. He's way stronger than Thor. He's about 4 times bigger.
I mean, what are their power sets?
Zappy.
Yeah.
they've got a lot of they've been playing with balloons too much, I think.
Yeah. So you reckon if Zeus zaps Thor, anything's going to happen?
Well, you think if Thor zaps Zeus, anything's going to happen? I don't think so. They're just going to zap
do you
each
reckon
other.
if he hits him with Stormbreaker, something's going to happen?
No.
Come on, he took off a
You're
Titan's
laughing.
head. Took off a Titan's head.
He's
It's not going to be
weak
like
alien.
Soups. It's not going to be like Soups.
He's a weak alien. Did you
Not impressed.
that was so good. That line, you can't beat that.
Anyway, that's what we have. We have Russell Crowe playing Zeus, which is going to be interesting. What else do we have here? We've got...
Oh, you
The
talk well,
Flash.
Snyder Cut. No,
Yeah,
I'm
Snyder
going to go
Cut,
to Snyder
Wayne T.
Cut.
Carr. Yeah.
Yeah. Was because we spoke about who we thought might have been the inspiration for Green Lantern.
Yeah, now it's come out.
Now it's come out that everything was filmed. They had filmed a whole Green Lantern part for John Stewart to show up with Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, which would have been awesome.
Awesome. And Warner Brothers said no. If you put him in the movie, this movie will not happen.
Yeah, this movie. You're not.
And Zach said, okay, the movie's not happening then. And then thought about the fans and went, oh, I can't really... If they're not going to let me have this one bit, I can't not give them the whole movie. So
Yeah, it's like I've already gone this.
he pulled it out. It got redacted. But now it's come out that we got Wayne T. Carr playing Jon Stewart. And he looks like Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Like, look, perfect. I don't even know the guy. I looked him up on IMDb. I don't know what he's been in. I've never watched the thing that he's been in, but I'm like...
He was a friend of someone and got recommended.
He's a friend of
or
Ray
something?
Fisher's.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so a friend of Ray Fisher.
He's a good friend of Ray Fisher, and they brought him in, and he was perfect. It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah, he was like, this guy would be great as that. And he goes, no worries, we'll do that. And here we are, looking great.
And we never got him.
No, unfortunately.
Sad.
Oh, no. But what we are getting is definitely Michael Keaton in The Flash. So that's now been confirmed.
Was sad, now happy. Well done.
Yeah. So that
I think this is perfect news to end the show on, is that he is 100% confirmed.
So this was, we also got The Flash has started filming and they did a logo reveal, which, I mean...
Looks exactly how you would think it would look.
Everyone was complaining, being like, oh, it looks like the TV Flash. And it's like, well, there's not many other ways you can do the Flash logo, guys. Like, let's not jump to the...
How many ways do you want to draw a lightning bolt?
Yeah. Like, it looks like the last lightning bolt I saw. It looks like
the
Harry
TV
Potter's
show,
scar. Just calm down, guys.
It's like it looks like the TV show, which also looks like the animated series.
Which also looks like
every
guys.
time
That's
the Flash has shown up. Just
calm down.
relax.
It's okay. Like everything's okay, guys. That's what I'm gonna call the episode. By the way, everything's okay, guys. Like just calm down. Anyway, the Flash is starting filming, and Michael Keaton is confirmed. That's all the information we need to know about that. I reckon.
He's Batman.
We're
He's always said it. He has never once not said it. He said it on press tours for Spider-Man that he is Batman. Batman. What more do you want?
Oh God, it's so good. All right,
Batman.
well, guys, we'll probably leave it there. I reckon.
That's it.
Good for the day. Good for the day.
Signing
guys,
off.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. But cheers for joining us for issue 60 today. That was great.
That's it. 60.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.